People, stop lowering your standards for other people. This was a great quote that I saw. It was like, I'd rather have high standards and be single than have low standards and settle and end up in a relationship where I'm just settling. You know, I'm lowering my standards just so he or she can meet them. So I end up settling. And a lot of y'all, look at your spouse today. Your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife, your fiance. Look at them today. And I'm not even trying to be funny, but just look at them. 9 times out of 10, you settled. Because that's the problem. We don't hold ourselves accountable and we don't hold other people accountable. Especially in the black community. You know, Tyrese, and this is fun. I don't agree with everything with Tyrese Gibson, you know, the singer Tyrese, right? I don't agree with everything he said, but he posted an article about how he said, you know, there's a reason why hood rats, the ghetto black female, negress, whatever you want to call her, the hood rat, why, yeah, she might get all the dudes, but no one's staying with her. Nobody's taking her serious. Nobody's putting a ring on her finger. No one's doing any of that, right? She's not going to have a relationship. She's going to have a situationship. And there's a reason why, you know. And there's a reason why women with high standards, as he says, strong and independent and handling business, somebody will get with them. Somebody will eventually put a ring on their finger versus the hood rat. And this, you know, I agree and disagree because I've seen hood rats who ended up getting married, and I've seen strong, independent women, whether they're black or white, single. So it really depends on who you're with, and I feel like these are great advices. These are great advice and ideas and whatnot, but the problem is 7 billion people on the planet, nobody's the same. So y'all overgeneralize way too much. So y'all sit up and, oh, all black women, all black men. And that's just not the truth, because all black men aren't the same and all black women aren't the same. So what's good for you probably ain't good for me. And what's good for me probably ain't good for you. So there's no one-fit-all approach to this situation. But what I have noticed, stop lowering your standards. Now, granted, I talk about this all the time. Make sure the standards that you want for other people, make sure that you meet your own standards, because don't be a hypocrite either. Don't sit up and talk about how everybody else who approaches you better have their stuff together, yet you don't have your stuff together. Don't do that. But anyways, you'll see a lot of prominent, ambitious, goal-oriented, hard-working, educated, physically in shape, just great personality, got it going on, men and women, and they always end up settling for less because they don't want to be lonely. Which is funny, because we pride ourselves on being individuals. We pride ourselves on individualism in this country, yet everybody wants to be in love. So really ask yourself, ain't nothing individual about you if you have to feel that you can't be by yourself. You always have to be in a relationship, even though the person you're with treats you like trash and it isn't working out. But you don't want to be lonely, so you're not going to quit it, right? And that's how a lot of you are, men and women. Especially around Valentine's Day, people get emotional. Oh my God, I've been single for da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You know, and I need this and I need that. You know, people just get emotional around this time. People want, especially holidays, like I said, Christmas, Thanksgiving, you want to bring that special person with you to the family dinner and all that. But my thing is, don't lower your standards just to say you have somebody, because that's what a lot of people do. And notice I'm saying a lot, because everybody doesn't do this. Once again, stop overgeneralizing, okay? Because there's a lot of men and women who, their standards are very high, and they've accomplished their own standards, and they're not settling for less. And then there's a lot of women and men whose standards are very high, and they don't meet their own standards, yet they want somebody else to be their captain, save a nigga, save a hoe. So, I mean, the hypocrisy is still there. But, seriously, if you have a set of standards that you've set, they're set, and you've accomplished the standards yourself, then don't fall for anybody that's beneath. And I get tired of people in this whole identity, this whole belief system of, well, we're all humans, or nobody's better than me. But let's be honest, when we're talking of dating and people getting jobs and just being successful, there are people that are better than others, and there are people that are lesser than others. Now, we might be the same as humans, but we are not the same when it comes to who's got what and who don't have what. I feel like y'all funny with that. Y'all want to preach equality when it's beneficial. That's basically what it's all about. But like I said, you have an education and you're dating a dumbass. Don't expect much out of the relationship. You're the one who's financially savvy, and the person you're with has no ambition, no job, no career. Well, guess what? Don't expect much out of the relationship, because 9 times out of 10, you're going to have to carry them like a damn child because they can't provide for themselves. Okay? Just like you're the one that's funny, outgoing, great sense of humor. Well, if you get with someone who's boring, dry sense of humor, not outgoing, don't expect anything from the relationship, once again. And that's what I mean by, y'all take the term, that saying, opposites attract, too far. Because y'all sit up and get with somebody on the complete opposite and then wonder why y'all can't vibe. I'm sorry, but that's just doesn't work out. You know, you gotta have something in common, you know, to make things work. And many times you gotta have more than one thing in common to make a relationship work. Just like if you like to go to the gym and you're all about health and fitness, and then you get with someone who's overweight, all they care about is sitting on the couch watching TV, playing video games. They want to eat McDonald's every day. What do you expect? You know, you're not going to have a gym partner. You know, now sometimes you can motivate people, sometimes, but they already have to have the potential to be motivated. You can't, and it's just like they say, you can't make a hoe into a housewife, and you can't make a dog into a husband. Some of y'all need to get that in y'all heads, because y'all sitting up here, like I said, settling for less and then complaining to everybody else on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, the barbershop, the beauty salon, on the radio. Y'all complaining, but you picking the same people. You know, when y'all all be like, all black women are the same, all black men are the same, all men are the same, all women are the same. No, you're picking the same people to date. Why don't we just, like I said, hold yourself accountable. You're picking the same individuals to date. Because there are some decent men and women out there, except you're probably not looking at decent men and women. You're looking at, she has a big ass, he has a six-pack. And then finding out later that he and she got baby mama, baby daddy, 2-3 kids, no education, you can't have a good conversation with them because they are arrogant and stupid. And you find that out later because you're caught on something that, you know, that caught your eye, but later on you find out they come in with a whole bunch of baggage. So lesson to this video is, there's nothing wrong with having high standards. There's nothing wrong with wanting someone who is of equal of you, right? So stop settling for less.